guys, and welcome to Cool Vision. In this video we'll visit Austin, Texas. Austin is the capital of Texas, and it's the 11th most populous city in the US with a population of 981,000 people and 2.2 million people living in the metro area. Austin is located in the hill country of central Texas, 146 miles northwest of Houston, 182 miles south of Dallas, and 74 miles northeast of San Antonio. It's the fastest growing metropolitan area in Texas, and that is in part because of a rising number of Californians relocating to the city, according to the Austin Chamber of Commerce. People are attracted to the lower income tax and the lower cost of living. While Austin doesn't have California's beaches and mountains, there is a lot of similarities. Austin is also very hilly, especially on the west side, and many neighborhoods have Spanish-style homes built on the hillsides with great views, very similar to the neighborhoods in South California. Austin is also very liberal, and there are a lot of homeless tents in the city, some right in front of the city council building. The slogan is "Keep Austin Weird," which actually means keep Austin unique and support local businesses from being overrun by national corporations. It's one of the youngest cities in the US. The average age of residents is 31 years, thanks to the University of Texas campus, which is one of the largest universities in the US, and it's attended by over 50,000 students. This is the University of Texas, and the unofficial slogan is "Hook 'em horns." So Shelly graduated from this university. What was your degree?
Soviet and Eastern European Studies.
Right. She loves Moscow.
I do. Я люблю Moscow.
Austin is a party town, and it has more live music venues per capita than Nashville, Memphis, or New York City. Let's take a look at some parts of the city. Let's start with downtown. The central business district of Austin is home to some of the tallest all-residential condo towers in the US, like the Independent and the Austonian. Downtown Austin is currently undergoing a skyscraper boom, with many condos and high-rise towers being built. In 2015, Forbes ranked Austin as the second fastest growing city. Downtown is dominated by the Texas State Capitol. The Seaholm District is a formerly industrial section of the city that has now been transformed into a vibrant urban neighborhood. At the core of the district is the decommissioned power plant, which has been redeveloped into a landmark residential and retail destination. Nice part of town. 6th Street is a historic street and entertainment district in downtown Austin. It has many bars, clubs, and music venues, similar to Bourbon Street in New Orleans or Beale Street in Memphis. Traffic is closed Thursday through Friday nights, and there's a variety of different events happening every year, ranging from music and film festivals to biker rallies. Austin's been called the music capital of the world. Expect a rowdy crowd looking to party, tons of drink specials, and a huge selection of live music venues. It doesn't matter Monday or Friday, 6th Street is always busy. There was a motorcycle rally at the time of our visit. Too bad the night ended in a mass shooting. 14 people got shot and one person died later. I even found a Russian bar in Austin. You want to see how Russians are partying? Let's go, comrades. Rainy Street is another neighborhood in downtown Austin, consisting mostly of bungalow-style homes built in the early 20th century. Once this area was a sleepy residential street, but now it has turned into a popular nightlife district. Old bungalows have been fixed up and renovated into bars and cocktail lounges with large backyards and porches. I think compared to the 6th Street, Rainy Street gets a younger crowd. Now let's take a look at South Congress, also known as SoCo. It's a shopping district stretching down South Congress Avenue from downtown. This area is home to many coffee shops, eccentric stores, restaurants, and festivals. And it's keeping it weird, which means there are a lot of local businesses. Try Amy's ice creams, there are so many varieties.
I got Belgian chocolate and strawberry.
Let's try it.
Try thin crust pizza and local beers at Home Slice Pizza. And then, if you're still hungry, bite into some juicy burgers at Hob Daddy. I had an El Diablo burger and man, it was too spicy.
This is an El Diablo burger.
As the cost of living in Texas cities continues to climb, gentrification is reshaping neighborhoods. East Austin is a vibrant, walkable area with close proximity to downtown. That used to be predominantly black. The East 11th Street has a history of being the heart of the African American community in East Austin. There is a huge Black Artists Matter street mural on East 11th Street. Here you're gonna find a lot of cool bars and breweries. And now this area is getting gentrified, which means it's being taken over by upper-income condos, apartments, and houses. Some people are not happy about it because as the property taxes increase, low-income residents are getting priced out, but it's capitalism. The Greater Austin metro area had a gross metropolitan product of $168 billion in 2020. Whole Foods Market is a multinational supermarket chain that was founded and is headquartered in Austin. It was recently acquired by Amazon. Tech companies like IBM, Apple, Dell, and Activision are coming here in large numbers. That's why Austin is sometimes called the Silicon Hills, similar to Silicon Valley in California. It's a good alternative to the West Coast. If you want to get a technology job, enjoy an urban lifestyle, but avoid skyrocketing expenses of the Bay Area. Elon Musk is in Austin too. He's building a new Tesla mega plant here. Look at it, it's going to be enormous. Austin is also emerging as a hub for pharmaceutical and biotechnology companies. According to Numbeo, average monthly net salary is $5,700 or $69,000 a year. Real estate has been driven sky high by all these tech jobs that are here now. Prices have increased substantially. For example, some 10 years ago, a small house in this neighborhood cost around $400,000, but today it's more than $1 million. The western suburbs consist of rolling hills on the edge of the Texas Hill Country. Many houses have a swimming pool, of course, because of the hot summer. Keep Austin Weird has been a local motto for years, featured on bumper stickers and t-shirts. This motto has not only been used in promoting Austin's eccentricity and diversity, but is also meant to support local independent businesses. Austin is home to the largest known bat colony in North America. Stop by the Congress Avenue Bridge at dusk and enjoy the performance. Every evening from March to September, the bats fly out to hunt in a black cloud, and crowds of spectators gather to watch it. 5.3% of residents in the Austin metropolitan area identify as LGBT. Austin is very LGBT friendly. As of 2019, there were 2,255 individuals experiencing homelessness in Travis County. There are a lot of homeless people in downtown area. I saw some people camping right in front of the city council building. But in May 2021, the camping ban was reinstated. This ban introduces penalties for camping, sitting, or lying down on a public sidewalk, or sleeping outdoors in or near downtown Austin, or the area around the University of Texas campus. Austin is best known for its Texas barbecue, Tex-Mex cuisine, and great beer. Franklin Barbecue is perhaps Austin's most famous barbecue restaurant. It has sold out a brisket every day since its establishment. In July 2014, President Barack Obama visited the restaurant and bought lunch for those in line behind him, but to be fair, he cut the line in the first place. We visited one of the Country Line restaurants. They've been serving up legendary slow-smoked barbecue since 1975. They're famous for their big meaty ribs, extra lean brisket, and spicy German sausage.
Taste it now. Pork rib, beef rib, okay? Like 5 times bigger.
Breakfast tacos and queso are popular items in the city. Austin is sometimes called the home of the breakfast taco. The food is amazing, and one thing that's so cool about Austin is that most of its food is local. Many of the local restaurants started as food trucks. Austin has the second largest number of food trucks per capita in the US. There were 1,256 food trucks operated in 2016. In 2009, 72% of Austin commuters drove alone, 10.4% used carpool, 6% worked from home, and only 5% used public transportation. Even though Austin is still very much car dependent, they're developing light rail systems now. Capital Metro Rail is a 32-mile commuter rail system which opened in 2010. Currently, the Capital Metro system consists of only one line, the Red Line. But in 2020, Capital Metro's $10 billion transit expansion plan was approved, and that means there's going to be 3 new light rail lines.
Actually, within the next few years, we're supposed to have 4.
Going a bit far?
One going out to the airport, one at Maynard, Elgin.
Oh, wow.
There's going to be a downtown transit tunnel.
There should be a downtown
Yeah, it's
transit
going to keep
tunnel.
going that way and then bust down under the ground.
Austin is known as the most bike-friendly city in Texas and was ranked number 7 in the US by Bicycling magazine in 2016. What are the major sights of Austin? The Texas State Capitol is the seat of government of the state of Texas. It was constructed from 1882 to 1888, and at the time it was the 7th largest building in the world. It's actually 5 feet taller than the US Capitol in Washington, D.C. And interesting fact about it, you see there's 2 flags on top of the building that's facing the south, and there's only 1 flag facing the north. And the reason for that is when it's facing the south, it's kind of a way to say to Mexico, hey, we got a big brother on our side, right? On the other side, there's only the Texas flag, as a way to tell Washington, D.C., hey guys, we can always secede, so you better be nice to us. The Texas State Capitol is also a major tourist attraction. Make sure you walk up to the 4th floor for views of the Dome and Rotunda. You'll see portraits of the past presidents of the Republic of Texas and governors of the state of Texas. Among other things, there's a painting depicting the surrender of General Santa Anna at the Battle of San Jacinto. And while you're here, you can visit the governor's public reception room. What else? You can visit the Contemporary Austin, which is Texas' primary contemporary art museum. Visit Hope Outdoor Gallery, which is a paint park for colorful murals. Visit the Paramount Theater, an Austin cultural icon. Or have lunch at the Driscoll Hotel, which is the oldest operating hotel in Austin, featuring lavish bridal suites, 2 restaurants and a grand ballroom. This Romanesque style building was completed in 1886. South of the city, you'll find Formula One Circuit of the Americas Raceway that has hosted the United States Grand Prix.
You see, it's open there.
Look at her. She wants to get on the track in her SUV.
In my little,
Right.
we can barely make it up a hill. Yeah.
Hold my beer.
Take some pictures on the Pennybacker Bridge, also known as the 360 Bridge. It's another tourist attraction and the signature element in the Loop 360 in the Texas Hill Country. Visit the Oasis on Lake Travis restaurant. It's a great place to try some nachos and margaritas while enjoying the views of Lake Travis. This restaurant was built in 1982 by a Houston entrepreneur. Such an interesting and amazing place, breathtaking views of Lake Travis, and Mexican gourmet food. It's a little bit off the beaten path, but it's well worth the visit. Austin is part of Texas Hill Country, a geographic region of Central and South Texas. Texas Hill Country is beautiful and is home to numerous lakes, rivers, and waterways. Notably, this area is home to many types of wildflowers that blossom throughout the year. This is Wild Seed Farms, and in fact, it's the nation's largest working wildflower farm. Now these yellow flowers that you see, it's called black-eyed Susans.
Yeah.
Of course I wanted to see blue bonnets, but I was told they're in April and May. And now it's June.
Are you enjoying yourself in Texas?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as I mentioned that I'm from Russia, this gentleman said he's been to Russia.
I just came there for the energy business, and I've been doing business with energy companies for years over there. So it's always I thought Russia was fantastic. Very similar to the United States. Different way of living, but very quality people and very nice. I played football at Abilene Christian on the 1977 national championship team. Went on to be an energy trader and just kind of took it from there. It was kind of like playing football. You have to remember a whole lot. Same thing, you just, you're not hitting people anymore.
Or getting hit.
Or getting hit, yeah.
What's your name, sir?
Glenn Labhart. You can go to my website, Labhart Risk Advisors.
Good stuff.
Very
good to
good.
meet you.
Thank you.
If the outdoors is your thing, you're gonna enjoy it. So many things to do here, from wine tasting to cycling to horseback riding. There are over 100 wineries and vineyards. This area is also known as the peach capital of Texas. It gets really hot in Austin in the summer. Luckily, there's a lot of things you can do to get away from the heat. There are over 50 public swimming pools and swimming holes. Locals like to cool off at the historic Barton Springs Municipal Pool, the nation's largest natural swimming pool situated in Zilker Park, and Deep Eddy Pool, Texas' oldest man-made swimming pool. Both range in temperatures from 68 Fahrenheit during the winter to about 71.6 Fahrenheit during the summer. It can get pretty hot during the summer, like today it's 95. You need a place to cool off, and Barton Springs is one of those places. The biggest downside is that a lot of these places get extremely crowded. Just look at it. So another cool option is to go tubing. There are a few places to go tubing in Austin, and man, it's a lot of fun.
I hit my bottom. Damn.
Is anybody coming?
Hey bro, we good? Just don't hit anyone.
Austin tends to be a healthy city in general. Everyone is out running or biking or walking their dogs. Lady Bird Lake is a river-like reservoir on the Colorado River, where you can go swimming and boating and paddleboarding. I've never seen so many paddleboards anywhere else. Zilker Park is Austin's favorite park. Amazing location on the banks of Lady Bird Lake with miles of hiking and biking trails, large open lawns, sports fields, cross-country courses, and picnic areas. This is where they have ACL every year, Austin City Limits Music Festival. Mount Benet is one of the highest points in Austin at 781 feet. It has been a popular tourist destination since the 1850s. It's a prominent point along the Lake Austin portion of the Colorado River. To reach the top, you'll have to climb 102 stairs, but as a reward, you'll get a fantastic view of Colorado River, downtown Austin, and the surrounding hills. No doubt, Mount Benet is a great place to live, if you can afford one of those fancy waterfront and water view properties. Prices range from $1.2 million all the way to $10 million. Waterfront lots start at $3 million. Is there a lot of crime in Austin? Not really. As of 2021, Austin is one of the safest large cities in the US. Austin is known as an enclave of liberal politics in an otherwise conservative state. In the 2016 presidential election, 66.3% of Travis County, which contains the majority of Austin, voted for Hillary Clinton. Also, Travis County was the only county in Texas to reject Texas Constitutional Amendment Proposition 2 that effectively outlawed gay marriage, and did so by a wide margin. People in Austin love dogs. Dogs are welcome here virtually everywhere. It is more common than not to see dogs alongside the owners at coffee shops, taco joints, and even grocery stores. Some say Austin is becoming another Dallas with its arrogant attitudes. The original appeal of Austin was that it was a laid-back place, but maybe not anymore. The state's power grid, which is kept separate from the rest of the country, failed last year. In February 2021, Winter Storm Uri dropped prolific amounts of snow across Texas, including Austin. This is what my friend's place looked like at the time. Wow. Now let's sum it up. Why is Austin such a desirable place today? There are a few reasons. Number one, jobs. Companies are coming here in large numbers, bringing jobs in various industries. Number two, lower taxes compared to other states. Number three, warm weather. Number four, Austin has a great nightlife. And number five, it's a relatively safe city. What are the downsides though? The traffic, which can get very congested. Summer, that can get very hot. Real estate prices are high compared to other Texas cities. There's not a lot of public transportation. And there are a lot of homeless tents in downtown. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this video about Austin, Texas, and let me know what you think. Have I missed anything? I'll see you in my next video about Philadelphia. Thanks for watching.
The rhythm of the newborn day.